Download this code and get free GPT-4o from codegive.com, link in the description below. Reading a properties file from the resources folder in a Java application is a common task, especially when you want to externalize configuration settings. This tutorial will guide you through the steps to read a properties file using Java. Step 1, create a properties file. Create a properties file named config.properties in the src/main/resources directory of your Java project. The structure of your project should look something like this. Here's an example of what the config.properties file might look like. Step 2, read the properties file in Java. To read the properties file, you can use the properties class that is part of the java.util package. Here's how you can do it. Explanation of the code. 1. Import statements. The code imports necessary classes. The properties class is used to manage the properties. 2. Creating properties object. An instance of properties is created to hold the key value pairs from the properties file. 3. Loading the properties file. The get class loader, .get resource as stream, config.properties, method is used to load the properties file from the resources folder. This is done using the class loader, which ensures that the application can find the file at runtime. If the file is not found, a message is printed, and the program returns. 4. Reading properties. The properties are loaded using properties.load, input. After loading, you can access individual properties using the getProperty method. 5. Output. The values of the properties are printed to the console. Step 3, running the program. 1. Make sure your project is set up correctly with the necessary directory structure. 2. Compile and run the properties example class. 3. You should see the output displaying the values of the properties defined in the config.properties file. Conclusion. This tutorial demonstrated how to read a properties file from the resources folder in a Java application. This approach is useful for managing application configurations and settings in a centralized manner. By externalizing configurations, you can easily modify them without changing the source code.